And I surely hope you had a wonderful day. Okay? My bed is not made because I was laying in it after I got home from work and I was a little cold. My bed is not made, so don't worry about what's behind me. Anywho, I hope you had a very, very great day. It's Friday, our day to play. We are playing, oops, that hurt. We are playing in makeup. And just one little thing, I'm Doc Mojo, Dorliza. Whatever I drop is going to stay on the floor because I don't need y'all to see the bed. Anywho, what was I saying? I was saying, let me try to bring you up a little further. Let's see if I can get rid of this glare. And I had one more thing to give you, show you from the Sephora haul. I did not show you the last thing that I bought, and I still didn't bring eyelashes down because I haven't been upstairs today. Um, is that too bright? That might be too bright. Anywho, the last thing that I bought, since we're talking about skincare, and we've been talking about skincare, everything that I bought at the Sephora sale was from the Sephora collection. I did not buy a lot. Again, what I purchased was um, the Hydrate. I showed you this before. As of last Friday, I showed you the Hydrate. I'm working through it. Okay, the Hydrate, hyaluronic and polyglutamic serum, the Hydrate lipid and ceramide moisturizer. I bought the molasses lip liner. I bought a Best Skin Forever concealer. Is that all I bought? And I bought the two blushes. The two blushes. If you didn't remember, I got the two blushes. That's all I bought. That's not all I bought. This is what I didn't show. I bought the remover, the Sephora Remover Comfort Cleansing Oil. Um, Evoluderm, I've purchased theirs from TJ Maxx, but I've not ever been able to find that cleansing oil at TJ Maxx again. The one time that I got it, and I still have it. Um, I have Clinique Take the Day Off cleansing balm. I have the Clinique Take the Day Off the liquid. I don't even know where that's at. I have to find those. I haven't seen them in a while, so I don't even know where they are. So I did buy this, and when I did the last video uh, 2 nights ago, I actually used this. As you can see, I used it to take that makeup off. It does a good job. Um, I really, really still like my Evoluderm because the oil, the remover oils, the balms, to me, it just is so messy. You have to make sure you don't touch stuff when you're taking that off. So, I already said, anywho, let's get this. Let's see if I can remove. So, I'm going to. I'm watching MS now. Let's see if I can make this brighter. Okay. I decided to come on tonight because I was going to go and work in the yard. My son was going to come. We were going to go to Home Depot. Um, because I got a barrier, a temporary barrier to put between my house and the neighbor's house behind me, to keep their dogs out, their dogs out of my yard. But the barrier was delivered yesterday from Home Depot, but I didn't get the spikes, so I still have to get those. And we're gonna do some yard work as well. I need to weed and feed my yard. My lawnmower, the bell broke, so I have to get that replaced. I did buy another one, and I think we should be able to fix that ourselves. So, uh, let's just get started. And I hope I don't mess my dress up, cause I love this little house dress. It's orange. Um, Let me move that out the way. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do in the meantime, I have this black T-shirt that I wore to work today, and I'm gonna put that on so I don't anything I waste. I can waste it on this shirt. I don't care. Um, I don't mind wasting it, but I don't want to waste anything on my dress. Okay, I have my Plan and Makeup by Yolanda. Still have that. I'm going to use those same brushes. These are all the brushes that I have that need to be washed from last Friday to the night. And I'm going to wash those. I probably will wash them tonight just to get it out the way. And I need to clean my kitchen breakfast table. Um, I need to do that. And I hate this light. This old light does what it wants to do when it wants to do it. If my TV is a little too loud, I'll turn it down a little more. Ha ha ha. That's funny. The batteries are low and I haven't changed them yet. The light keeps going out. So we might have to listen to NBC, MS Now. We might have to listen to it together because there we go. Let me turn it down. I'm not going to go any further than that. I'm going to, after this live and I remove everything, I'm going to finish looking at my Wednesday night shows, which is Chicago Med, Chicago Fire, and Chicago Police. Once I got home from work, I already looked at Chicago Med. So I'll watch Chicago Fire and Chicago Police tonight, and I'll probably fall asleep. I'll probably fall asleep while watching it, and then I'll just pick it up tomorrow and continue with LA Law. Did I say LA Law? What's that? The 80s? LA Law? No. I'll continue with Law and Order and Law and Order Special Victims Unit. I'll watch those tomorrow. I still need to watch today's episode of Beyond the Gates. I kind of have watched it while I was working, and I think I missed the last 10 minutes of it because my phone loses internet access at work all the time. Because even though we have a state law that says the kids are supposed to have their phones off during school time, my school, the kids don't care. They're on their phones, so it slows down our phones. It stops our phones from working, and it's not enforced like it should be. They just make an announcement: power down your phones. And if they catch them, they catch them. If they don't, they don't. And most of the time, they don't catch them. And it's really crazy because you can catch them. Because as soon as they walk out of class, well, shoot, they're on the phones in the classes too. And the teachers are not helping to enforce it like they should. What did I use Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? Wednesday, what did I use? I used my, because I still haven't been upstairs. I'll go up there tomorrow. And I'll go up there and get my, I'll go and get one of my palettes that I use to set my eyeshadow. And I'm not going to try to make this an hour and 20 minutes. I'm going to try to make this one shorter. We're at 9:51, 9:52, 9:53 right now. I hope everybody had a brilliant day. Let me see. Okay. Still, again, haven't twisted my hair. It will be twisted this weekend. Um, let's start. I brought out 4 palettes. My Blends Bunny. I think this is the original Blends Bunny. Let's sit you over here. I brought out the Rest in Temporary Peace Beauty Bay Bright Matte. Bright matte. Okay. Because like we were saying, I was always a proponent of using color. And even as my age gets bigger, I still really want to use color. I like neutral looks now, but I really, really still love my color. And after I saw Monica, is it Monica Bell on Instagram? She put out a beautiful rainbow look this week. I think it was this week, and I loved it. And I don't think that shadow, that look that she did would look as great on me, as good on me, because she's darker skinned, and those colors just popped on her, and they were beautiful. So I have my Culture One and my Culture Two. My Culture One is here, beautiful, and Alexa, set the AC to 77.
I've set the hallway to 77 degrees.
This is Culture 2. And I actually, because I did a black and white cool look from the Hung Vango palette, I do, the last time I was live, I did a blue look. I want to say I've done a green look, but I don't do purple looks and I don't do pink looks. And I decided I kind of want to do a pink look. And I'm going to use both palettes. Uh, why? Um, because I really haven't used these palettes and I want to use them. So I'm going to do the Culture first. I'm going to do Culture. And where are my, I kind of want to use these brushes. I want to use what I already used. I don't want to bring out anything new. Let's see if I can bring this. Sorry if we're moving. I know it's gonna pop off again. Uh, we started off cool. Remember I told you all that it was cooler this week. We had all this rain. It's rained every day. Today is the first day it has not rained, and it's really been crazy. I should have had, when I bought my weed and feed, I should have had it put down earlier this week. But guys, I'm so scared of worms that I didn't even want to walk in my yard because I have like foot long earthworms in my yard and I'm just not dealing with it. And my neighbor was out. He said he's seen them too. He said that's good fishing bait. And I'm like, well, when you see them in my yard on my driveway, come pluck them out and just take them. I know they're good for the soil. They're good for the environment. I know they are. But those things are just nasty to me. I don't like them. So I'm going to go with Benin first. I'm going to take the shade Benin and put it in my outer V. I'm going to still try to remove some of that other probably not going to work. So I'm just going to take a new brush. I'll wash them all in the morning. It shouldn't take me but about 35 minutes. I'm just going to take a MSQ brush. What was I going to say? And now Sunday, I think we're expected to be 90 degrees the first time this year. So I'm just not. Here it is. I'm not ready for it. Let me come over this way. So I'm sorry about the shaking. And I want this. I want y'all to be able to see me like you were able to in the last video. I'm just gonna pack that in my crease, above my crease, transition it. Um, what else? Uh, I'm just gonna say, I'm trying, but you know, I was looking at Chris Loves Lux, Chris's video before in the last hour. I was kind of looking at her video while I was looking at the news and also napping at the same time, laying across my sofa in the living room. And I was laying in the bed, and then I went to the sofa because it gets warm in here. I and she was talking about the subscriber members only channels and how she would be doing content for that for her members only. Guys, I have to say, I can't afford to subscribe members only channels. That $2.99 adds up. I already paid for no ads. So if I'm doing $2.99 for 5 people, that's another $15. And that's $15 right now that I can be putting towards my gas. And I understand that it helps people with their channel. It pays to put back into your channel. I get that. But I also have to look at what I can afford. And right now I'm crunching. I'm tightening up. I'm tightening up. I did buy from Ulta, which is the first time I bought something from Ulta in I don't know how long. I finally used my card at Ulta, my Ulta MasterCard. And believe me, I only spent $21. I bought that new Juvia's Place bronze and blush palette. And I keep forgetting to pick it up because it's closer at the Ulta, closer to my job. It's not here at the Ulta by my house. And it also has sold out even at another location near me. It's sold out. It's selling out. And I think I have to pick up mine by Monday. But I keep forgetting to go and get it, so I'm gonna have to go and get it tomorrow. I'll have to get it tomorrow. I'm gonna start enjoying my palettes, and I know some people have fallen off of Juvia, but I still like her. She still does a good pigmented palette, even though I think it's one palette of hers I didn't get. That's that cosmic some kind of palette I didn't get, and I know it was sold at I think Ulta at one point, but I never was able to get my hands on it. I don't think I even really tried to get my hands on it. Okay, we're 19 minutes in. Let's get this done because I really would like to be done in 45 minutes. And then I can take it out. I can take it off. And then get to looking at my Friday night specials. And I'm gonna go in there and fix me fix me a glass of Stella Rosa soda. And I call it Stella Rosa soda because it tastes just like soda more than it tastes like wine. I have a bottle of pineapple, pineapple chili pineapple, I think it is. I think it is. But it's pineapple and it's so good. But I think they stopped making that one. Then I have a sweet red. And I've had a glass of each one. The pineapple, I had that glass probably back in February. And the other one I had just I think week before last or last week. I don't remember when. I'm not really hungry tonight. I I barbecued chicken earlier Saturday, and I put it away, and then I went and got two wings that I barbecued. I barbecued and ribs, and New York strip steak. And I went and warmed up three wings, and I really only ate one, and I'm not hungry. And I keep jumping all over the place with the conversation because that's what I do. Okay, so now I was gonna do a pink look, but I think I'm gonna take it to the purples. I'm gonna take it to the purples because I rarely ever do a purple look. And one of these days, I'm gonna use those Sephora strips. I still have some of the Elf strips. I don't think Elf makes the strips anymore, the shadow strips, because some people use tape, but I don't like putting that tape on my face because I'm always thinking I'm gonna cut my eye. And no, we don't want to do that. So, okay, I think I blended that good enough. Okay, now I'm gonna take this purple called Ikawas, and I'm gonna put that in the inner corner. I'm gonna just pull up brushes as they come out. I'm just gonna pull them up. I have different brushes. Um, I have my Belly Beauty BK dupe. I have a gnat in here. Okay, you want to act up? Keep acting up. Okay, cowards. I'm gonna. This gnat. Hey, everybody wants to text. I don't want to talk right now. We pulled up Ikawas. That's Ikawas on the brush. And I'm going to put Ikawas. And the dupes don't have numbers on them. But it is a spot on dupe for BK Beauty. Just deal with the glare. Because this ring light won't stay on. She just temperamental, and I need it because I can see with it. I've had this palette. I do know this is the first time I've ever used this palette. My mirror is up under my phone, and these colors lay down nicely and they blend effortlessly. I thought I was gonna actually use my blends bunny. I was gonna just try to incorporate as much as I could from all four palettes, but I'm gonna start back using colors. It's already 7 o'clock. Wow. Let me make sure I stay in camera. I had to make myself get up to do this because actually I was going to do it yesterday. I was going to do a video Thursday and surprise y'all and say, hey, 2 days in a row. But yesterday I woke up with a mild sinus headache, and as the day went on at work, it got worse. And I was just like, this whole side of my head from here around to the back was hurting. And I took acetaminophen. I had it at work. I took it and it didn't help. And I came home and I took two more Excedrin migraine. And after a few hours, it finally kicked in. And but it wasn't until around between 6 and 7 that it kicked in. So I didn't do my video yesterday. Sorry to y'all that didn't get two of me in a row, but I'm here tonight and happy to be here. Uh, Jackie and the other side of beauty. She was putting her content out, and I'm like, look at her with half a shoulder, and she's putting content out, and here I am with both of my shoulders, and I wasn't doing anything. But like I said, I was being honest. I was being lazy. I just didn't have it in me. I didn't have it in me to get up and put makeup on. I'm taking that first shade I put on, that crease shade, and bringing that back, blending it. I am going to go deeper in the outer V. And really, if I'm talking about my skills with my eye looks, it's not going to be perfect unless I practice. So I have to start practicing. I have to start doing it. And as I stated, I bought these palettes because I like them and because I want to use them, and I have to start using them. Okay. So now I'm going in. I think I'm going to do two. I don't know yet. In the center, actually, I pulled too much. I pulled it too much on this side. I pulled it over too much. So let me just try to do it over here as well. I'm going to use Calabash and Wolof. And this is Calabash. And this is Wolof. I'm going to try to use these two shades. And of course, I probably need a glitter glue. Let's do that. Let's get our glitter glue. Hey girl, what did you do with your glitter glue? What did I do with all the makeup? Okay, I have it right here. Let's see if I can find a glitter glue. There she is. Okay, we have our NYX glitter glue. And I'm going to take another brush from Shop Miss A. And I'm gonna put it on both sides, sweep it into both sides. And also with Jackie, I like the way she's conservative at work. We're both in education. She's conservative at work, but she'll do the looks at home. And I'm like, really, the looks are not so bad where she can't wear them to work as well. It's not so. It's not like theater makeup. I say theater. I don't say theater. I say theater. I am from Texas, born and raised, and I say theater. So I'm gonna take that shade, which is still on my hand, and I'm gonna put it right here. It's a duochrome shimmer, almost to me like a glitter. Let me close this, and I'm gonna leave it here. Go back to the palette, get some more, and then put it on this eye. These eye looks that I'm giving you, it's a duochrome. These looks that I'm bringing you, these are so unplanned. They're so unplanned. I don't have. Where's my makeup towel? I just saw my water. Tanya from Tanya's Beauty Box asked me about the distilled water. Why use the distilled water? I sleep with the CPAP, and you have to use a distilled water in the CPAP. It doesn't have all those impurities and things in it because they do a process to get most of those impurities out. And it's like, so therefore that distilled water is actually safer for the inner linings of your nose than tap water, which can introduce something in there that can kill you, eventually kill you, and even spring water and drinking water. None of those are good. So even with your irons, when you use your iron, use distilled water in your iron, and it really helps to stop the flaking, and it's better for your clothes. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to the palette, and I'm gonna take Wolof, and I probably could have used the brush with Wolof, but I'm just gonna take it here. Is it a duochrome? I don't. I'm not getting duochrome from that, but yeah, that's really pretty. Can y'all see it? Oh, 33 in. I'm not gonna rush myself as to where I'll mess up. Nope. So I also, I'm sorry if I'm just not, I'm looking at my mirror and I keep moving out of frame with the left eye. But I really like this. I'm sorry I haven't used you, Wahala. It's not Wahala. I haven't even used Wahala 1 and 2. Those are upstairs. I was going to bring those down. But my goal is to start using my Juvia's Place palettes because, when she first came out, we loved Juvia. I don't care about that mess with her in the past. You forgive people and you move on. So she didn't do it to me. If they worked it out, they worked it out. I'm done. But she made some very pigmented palettes, and they were so pigmented. And me loving color, I was buying all of her palettes and never using them because they were so colorful, I didn't know how to use them. And then I had backups of the palettes that I ended up finally giving away. I think I still have one backup of the, I think it's the festival palette. And that's because the person I gave all the palettes to had it. So I may have given it to, I think I may have given it, donated it to my school. All right, so we got that shade on. Now I'm going to go deeper. I'm going to go deeper into Edo, which is the deepest purple. The deepest purple right here. And I'm going to take the same brush. I'm just going to, same brush, and kind of deepen it up. Deepen it up. All right. Now I'm going to put it aside and I'm going to work on my face. I'm going to use, this is this Morphe Packer brush that I'm always looking for. Never use it because I never have it near. Let me put you back there. I'm going to go back to my good brush, my favorite. I'm going to use, this was gifted to me a while back by one of my friends from YouTube. It is Kojindo, but I always thought it's too light for me, so I never used it. I'm going to use it today, and if I have to deepen it with something else, I will, because it's Friday night. We're planning makeup. We're not going anywhere because we don't have a date, and I'm not going to use a primer because my skin is sufficiently radiant, glossy, moisturized, all that good stuff. So here it is. It's, what shade was this? Shade 301. This is it again, Kojindo. Okay. I always thought it was just a little too light for me, so I never really used it. Is it too light? Let me know in the comments. Thank you guys who did comment and give me a little support on the previous video from Wednesday night. Thank you so much. I know people don't, you gotta do the videos if you want people to watch. And I did not, I can learn how to edit. I just don't have the patience to learn how to edit. I don't have the patience. And even more so now, like I said, I started picking up reading. Even that has fallen back off. My reading has fallen back off. And I was thinking about it today. I got to get down to the library. Well, I'm not going to go to the library until I get the books that I want. And then I'll have them, because I'm pretty sure they're not at my library. I'll have them delivered to that library to pick them up. So that's what I'll do. Okay, I'm going to go in with this Sephora Best Skin Ever. No, I'm going to go back in with my Maybelline Eraser in shade again 146.5. 146.5. I'm doing it like y'all see y'all doing it, okay? I don't normally do it like this. I put it as little as possible on. Let me try to get rid of my goatee. My twin brother comes out in photos. Even though I don't have a twin. When they do photos like Costco and Sam's, I all of a sudden have a twin with a goatee. Okay, I'm gonna take my concealer brush again. I don't think that's the brush that I use. Oh, I have two of these Packer brushes. Wonderful. I also have, and I just saw her, I have, this is what I'm going to use. Angie Hot and Flashy has a dupe. Angie Hot and Flashy concealer brush has a dupe on Amazon. Okay, and I got it. I got it. So, even though I already did that, I'm going to spray it. I'm going to spray it with a little water. This is not a good shade over this foundation. This is making this foundation is making this concealer look more orangey yellow to me. So I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna end up going over this concealer and foundation. To me, the concealer made it look more yellow, golden yellow, and I don't like this. Is now I'm looking casket dead, and I don't like looking casket dead because I'm very much alive. So I'm gonna take my best skin ever in the shade 35N or 30Y. I'm gonna see if I can fix it a little with 30Y. Okay. Now I'm gonna take the brightening. See if I can brighten up under my eyes. I have my Sephora blurred powder right here in front of me. Take the little puff and Okay. And then I'm going to take my bronzer. I'm not going to contour. I'm not going to contour tonight. I'm going to take my bronzer and this is the Sephora bronzer. Again, it's in the shade Mykonos. I don't know if they still make that shade because I bought it a while back and I forgot I had it. And again, like I said the other night, I thought it was minted, and I didn't even think it was a bronzer. And then I just happened to be in the room going through things and saw it. I'm like, that's a Sephora bronzer. And Mika knows. Let's use it. Earrings probably came from TJ Maxx or Marshalls. All right, I'm gonna put that here, and then I'm gonna get my powder brush, Japanese powder brush, go back into my Ulta finishing powder, and brush that setting powder away. I'll go back over it with a puff. This is the Sephora, I'm sorry, Ulta finishing powder. I wonder if they still make this because I can get it tomorrow. And like I said, the only other finishing powder that I have that I use is Black Radiance Golden Cashew, and they don't make that anymore. Okay, take my Sephora. Put that here. And I know I don't see what I did with I don't know if that's not it. I think I used the Luxie brush. I'm going to use the bronzer instead of my contour. Okay. And then I'm going to still use the puff to try to blend it away. Let me sit this back down. Uh, I'm just going to use my Sephora luminizer because I don't know what I did with I gotta bring my other ones down here. I gotta bring my other. I gotta bring my other Juvia's Place highlighters, loose highlighters. Y'all remember? I like those. Oh no 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 no. I'm gonna go in. What did I put on? Purple. I'm not. Where's my blushes? I'm gonna go a little. I'm gonna use the Sephora cream blush in Wild Peony, but I'm gonna use the same brush with the blush from day before yesterday. And I know it's a cream, but because remember I used the CoverGirl True Skin, and I didn't want to put that on the purple with what I had with the purple eye. So I'm just gonna use. Okay, I got that on. Let's see. I think I have my Juvia's Place blush. I think if not, then it's okay. No, actually, I bought the P. Louise blush palette from um, what's it called? TikTok. I'm gonna go with this shade right here, which I'm not sure what you call it, but it has a shimmer to it. And I'm just gonna go over that because it has the shimmer. I know I have Juvia's Place down here. I just don't know where it's at. And then I'll go back. I have a lot of stuff I need to use. I got this from Amazon, Makeup Revolution. I need to use it. It's a face palette. So let me. Now I'm trying to rush because I'm trying to keep this under 1 hour. Let me go back to my. Let's see. Let me move you. I'm looking for my. I'm looking for, but I have one that I keep at work with me, and I don't know what I did with it. Let me go back. That's about as much as I'm going to do to my under eye. I'm going to take another Sephora brush. This brush I used Wednesday night, and I'm going to go to that. I'm going to kind of mix them. I'm going back to Ikawa's, the shade that I put in the inner and outer corner. Okay. Now I'm going to go back into that darker shade and just deepen it up. And I'm just going to take it to the middle. Okay. That's that. I found my eye pencils, and I'm gonna see if I can go in with this shade and this shade. One is from Mora and one is a Amazon brand. Let's see. This is a purple. I don't know what the name of it is. Let's see if it'll even show up. Okay. Now we're going to take this Duo Multichrome Gel Liner, Supernova Multichrome Gel Eyeliner. This is not the one. This is not the correct one. Let's go back. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. And it's in the shade Ultra. I think there's glare on it. It's in the shade 10 Ultra. And this again, this is what it looks like. Let's see. And they may have dried out a little because I haven't been using them. This is what it looks like. No, it's showing up. The other one is like the one I put on first is like a UV um black light. What do they call it? Neon liner. And more, these are good. These are really good, and they're $6, I think, a piece. I can get them in my local grocery store. Um, that's where I get them, out of my local grocery store. Um, let's do the mascara. Mascara. I might just go a little over. I might go a little over, and it's okay if I do. I want it. I don't know why. The Juvia's place. I'm going to use the same one from the other night, and it's only because I don't know where my other ones are, and I know they're down here, but I'm going to use my Milani tubing mascara. I'm not playing with y'all again in the single lashes, because I think I should, even though they're self glued, I think I should use them with glue. And this is the tubing mascara from Milani. Let's see if we can. I'm not patient with my eyelashes. And I can't ever get these outer lashes. I have a, I told you guys I have a lash guard for the bottom lashes. I brought it down here. Ask me where it's at. I always find everything after I'm done. I'm really not patient with the bottom lashes. I'm gonna leave this here. This is the other cream beauty treats, not beauty treats, beauty creations. Um, Cream blush, baby pink. I got these in several shades. This is, I showed this before. This is a great container. I got it at my HEB. You can get beauty creations. You can find some at TJ Maxx or Marshalls. You can order them online. But beauty creations, they have some very nice blushes. Very nice blushes. All right. Now with my lipstick, I'm gonna use a Sephora lipstick after I find. Here's another Mora gel chrome eyeliner, and this one I think is in Supernova Electro. Beautiful. There's a sharpener on the end, but I don't know why it comes with it. No, it's not a sharpener. It's a, I don't know what this is because it's, you don't need to sharpen it. I don't know what that is. So I'm going to go with my Ulta. That's that's my. I still don't know what I did with my molasses. Where's my molasses? That molasses is not open. Do I have a molasses that's open? I have a molasses that's open. Ask me where it is. I don't know where it's at. So I bought also these Absolute gel lip liners. This one is in berry. That's not the one I want though. I want a brown one. I want a brown lip liner. And my brown lip liners are not open, but I know they are. Work with me, y'all. I'm trying to get this video short as possible. Let's see. All of these are eyeliners. Is this a lip liner? Here's one. This is an Absolute in coffee bean. Let's. And these Absolute, you get them online. Go to your local beauty supply. These are just as good as Sephora's molasses. The Absolute. You can get them online. These are nice. You see, it's nice. This is one I keep at work. I'm going to use this Sephora. Don't know what color it is, but I already know my lips are dry. I have something on my lips, but they're still dry. So I'm just going to put these Nika K lip oils. Bought a lot of those from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Love them. Love them. But they started making them in a container like this. And I go through those. I know it's kind of crazy to have. We're 65, so this is our look. This is our look. Leave a comment below. Do you like lipstick or should I have gone with a neutral lipstick? But my neutral lipsticks, they're here somewhere. Don't know where. I'm going to spray with my Milani Make It Last, even though we don't need it to last. But another 10 minutes. That's how it looks. We almost lost that. We almost lost the Kojin. We almost lost it. But if you like this look, leave me a comment below. I'll probably take the lipstick off and put another neutral shade on. But I like the look. Let me know what you think. Thank you for joining me. And I don't know what else to say. You know, everybody has it down pat. I don't have it down pat. But thank you for watching this video. If you like it, subscribe. Share it out. What else? What else? I don't know what else I'm supposed to say, but thank y'all. Thank y'all. Baby pink. What's it called? Coquette pink. We're going to do another look very soon. Until then, thank you and have a beautiful Friday evening. All right. Talk to you later. That didn't work.